welcome to Learning Crypto and welcome to a new video. So today we're going to be taking a look at the general market sentiment, having a look at what's going on across the board, and then we will also take a look at some news and see what's currently what's hot and what's going on in the space. So we'll start off with Bitcoin market dominance chart. As you can see, we're still continuing to drop. We have come into this retirement zone that I didn't mark up quite a while ago, but I was still expecting a lot bigger push on alts to bring us down to this, but what has brought that down is just the Ethereum BTC chart. If we just take a quick look at that, I mean, pretty much since 4th of January, that's just been on the up. We did get a bit of retracement back to its weekly support level, and then bang, we've been flying. If we just look at this in terms of growth from the current highs that we've hit, I did mark this level up a while ago. I said this was a key level to get through, and obviously you can see we've rejected off this area now. We had quite a bit trading within this area around here, and then this area 2017, 2018, and then towards middle of 2018. We have rejected off that area. I think if we do push up and close above that, inevitably we're going to push up to this next level here, 0.12 BTC, and then the all-time highs is inbound. Currently only around 89-90% away from those all-time highs and Satoshis, and I still believe that we need to break those all-time highs in sats before alts really start to go on a run. A little bit of a, you could say, consolidation period now for BTC. We've hit those highs up at 65k, and we've bounced up and down. I've got this range marked up here, so we've got the highs at around 65k, and then we've got the lows at 43k, which was the previous lows when we did dip last February. So I reckon we might bounce within this range. I've seen Lee's mentioned 41k a few times. Let's just have a zoom into a daily time frame. Where's 41k on here? Does it marry with any wicks? I mean, you could say that wick there, if we just look at that level, put a horizontal array, that wick there, that's pretty much 41k there. So I mean, good potential that we could come down to that level at some stage. If you look at that entire move, let's have a look at it in terms of Fibonacci from the bottom here in February up to the top. So the 50% level there I've got is 46k, which we're currently using now. The 618 level is down towards Lee's level, my level at 43k, which was the bottom, and then Lee's is within around this range. It's probably got the fib on a different way to me, maybe from the entire move, probably from down there, you could say. So that could be a level there at the 50% fib, but let's just monitor that and see how it goes on. I think we're still going to use this as support for now, but let's just monitor it and see what goes on. Looking for a bit of sideways action now, while Ethereum does start pushing on, but we've still got a fair way to go yet, and breaking through this area is quite a key level for me. So overall, in general market sentiment, I mean, it's okay. Period of consolidation for Bitcoin. Ethereum BTC is still looking strong. A little bit of a, you could say we had a double top there, so we may come down before we do start to break through this level. But in general, Bitcoin market dominance is still continuing to drop. We've been all the way down to pretty much 40% on the nose, and we've got a little turnaround here, but every time I've expected us to have a turnaround, even from when we hit this level here. So we hit 62%, and I thought, right, we'll have a good bit of accumulation period here before the next leg down, and that's what happened. And I'm expecting at all these levels, so I'm expecting at 57, 52, and then 46, but we've just dropped straight. I mean, we did try to climb, hold on to this area at 46% for a while, but we just dropped it. I mean, look how far, 35% is the lowest we've, I think, ever been. I know that was the lowest of 2017-18 bull market, so only 5% away from them lows. So I mean, if we do get a major rally on alts, I mean, that's going to come down towards these regions down here, and that could be very, very tasty. So fingers crossed this continues to drop. So overall, in terms of market sentiment, I'm still bullish. I'm still waiting for alts to do a big bounce back. If you can see on the right hand side here, we're starting to get a bit of Sunday morning greenery. So fingers crossed we start to push onto, and in terms of altcoins, and we get some all-time highs in terms of portfolio ratios. Taking a quick look at the greed and fear index, last month we was up at 78%. We were creating new all-time highs. Ethereum was pushing, Bitcoin was, I mean, you could say last month it was consolidating, 73% then last week, 27% yesterday, and look today, 20%. So it is showing that there's extreme fear in the market, and whenever there is extreme fear, what do? Buy that fear, because when people are selling, you should be buying. That's where the money is made. So, I mean, this is just a temporary drop, in my opinion, before we do start to push on. So that is looking a little bit of a shit your pants scenario. Some people are getting scared and selling on. Looking at the let's just refresh this from last time. Yeah, so we're still in an alt season according to the altcoin season index, up at 88. Sorry, we're up at 92 about last year. So yeah, 92 is still high. Things are looking good. I think that Ethereum BTC chart is propping that up quite a considerable amount. And yeah, we're just looking for alts to really start to move. Matic is holding a markup as well. Look at top 50 performances over the last 90 days. Matic, Chiliz, Doge, ETC. I can't believe that's up there, to be honest. Absolute dog shit coin. BTC, Sol. Yeah, Sol's been doing quite well recently, but Matic is pretty much leading the charge, and you could say that layer 2 solution on that blockchain is massively helping it, and it is the first to the table. So I mean, a lot of people have got a bit of ground to make up on that now. So all in all, we're still in an alt season. Buy the dip. So let's just jump in some news. So this one is quite annoying. It's actually doing my head in, seeing the amount of laser highs going around. It'll say an increasing number of high-profile celebrities have continued to adopt the laser eyes meme on Twitter in the recent months. A lot of people who haven't got a clue what cryptocurrency is. If you look on Twitter and you look at some of the people who've been into crypto, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years, you won't see any of them with laser eyes. It's just, like it says here, it's a Twitter phenomenon to make Bitcoin mainstream. I think it's just doing my head in, to be honest. Beams of light lasers flashing out a person's eyes are not uncommon sight in the world of comic books and superhero movies. In recent months, however, these so-called laser eyes have been making the news, not because of a movie or web series, but because of Bitcoin. To be more specific, an increasing number of celebrities, tech entrepreneurs, and media personalities have been adding laser eyes to their profile pictures. This is a symbolic way of showcasing their bullish outlook for BTC and the crypto market in general. While the origin of the meme is unclear, most point towards the suggestion that the idea behind laser eyes, at least upon its inception, was to help spur the flagship of cryptocurrency's value all the way up to 100k to mark the end of 2021. People want 100k. What does that mean? Probably what happened. You know, that's always the same. Like if I'm ever looking to sell an asset and profit, and for example, I want I don't know, say if I buy Dogecoin at 10 cents and I think, right, I'm going to sell it at $1. Won't make it, will it? It'll make it to about 99.9. It's quite annoying, these laser eyes. I mean, he probably started it off, didn't he? The man in chief of pretty much the biggest Bitcoin wallet holding has got around 91,000 now, which is absolutely insane. Paris Hilton banged it on now. She's talked about it before. And then Kim Kardashian. But yeah, doesn't interest me, to be honest. I think it's more annoying. You won't get any of the big crypto profiles banging my laser ons. And well, I've definitely not seen any across the board who I follow. We do know that over the course of the next few months that parachains will be coming out, and that inevitably will be growing that Polkadot ecosystem. And what we have here is a Polkadot-centric derivatives exchange, which has risen $6.4 million in seed funding. It's called D-Trade. It is planning to build a first derivatives exchange on Polkadot following a highly successful private investment round. The private investment round was led by some of the biggest names in the blockchain venture capital world, including Three Arrows Capital and D Finance, Polychain Capital, Parafi Capital, Huobi, Mechanism Capital, quite a few. I'm not reading through all of them, but you get the drift. Several companies have also stepped up to support liquidity on D-Trade, including Alameda Research. We do know they've had quite a bit of shit with Reef and previous ones, so be wary of that. It does say that they're allocating 20 million. Alameda Research has invested heavily in DeFi this year, allocating $20 million towards refinance. I'm sure that got pulled. We had a lot of shit going on there, don't we? As a decentralized exchange, D-Trade allows for the trading of perpetual swaps and options with on-chain settlement. In theory, the platform can accommodate unlimited derivative markets without custodial or counterparty risks. The trading platform is non-available to United States-based traders. So, I think if you're in the US, you pretty much get done over with crypto crypto. You're limited to a few places and you get mugged off by fees. But until the government does start to adopt it more, I think we're just gonna have to wait down there. Polkadot's developer network has grown rapidly, with 435 projects having launched on the platform at the time of publication. So that's quite a substantial amount. Parachains are coming. It's going to be a very, very bullish period over the next few months for Polkadot, in my opinion. So if you're looking at some of the parachains, then see if you can get in some IDOs, some seed rounds, and you might just be lucky. I think getting in seed is hard because you have to do some thorough research and you have to go right into the depth of things, and a lot of the time it is just by word of mouth. But if you can manage to get in one of them, then you do get a great deal. So yeah, Polkadot is looking very tasty, and a derivatives platform within Polkadot is quite a cool concept, and I'll definitely be checking it out. So that's just some news covered today and the general crypto market sentiment. If you are not already, then please subscribe to our channel, smash that like button. I'll catch you next time.